Taylor Swift's Gaza concert receiving support from Iran's president changed everything. Trump immediately went on the attack. Even the Iranian regime supports this propaganda. But Taylor's reaction to this situation was nothing like anyone expected. Welcome to Velvet Secrets, where the most hidden truths of the celebrity world come to light. Because Taylor, despite being cornered, didn't back down. "I don't support Iran. I support innocent children," she said. And the war between her and Elon escalated even further. Some conflicts don't just divide hearts, they divide consciences, too. The war between Taylor Swift and Elon Musk had taken on a new dimension. This time, it wasn't just personal scores between them, but humanity's deepest wounds. Every bomb sound from Gaza deepened the chasm between them even more. Because sometimes love becomes powerless against politics. In October 2024, the world was shaken once again. New attacks on Gaza divided international public opinion. This time, Taylor Swift and Elon Musk's reactions revealed the crack between them completely. Taylor drew attention to children's drama in Gaza with a photo she shared on her Instagram account. In the photo, there was a little girl searching for her toy among the rubble. "Humanity should be more valuable than children's tears," Taylor wrote. This post quickly reached millions of likes, but it also caused major controversies because Taylor had decided to take a clear stance on this issue. Elon Musk, on the same day, was making posts about SpaceX's new rocket tests. On his Twitter account, he was making jokes about the rocket's successful launch, even sharing videos of himself laughing. This situation deeply wounded Taylor, because while the world was burning, Elon was acting as if nothing had happened. That evening, Taylor couldn't stand it and called Elon. The conversation was much harsher than their previous fights. "Elon, how can you be this insensitive?" Taylor shouted. "Children are dying while you're making rocket jokes." Elon's answer was cold and calculated. "Taylor, I'm developing technology to change the world. You can't solve anything with just emotional posts." "Emotional posts?" Taylor's voice was trembling. "This is a matter of humanity. You've become completely heartless." This conversation destroyed the last bridges between them. They were no longer just ex-lovers. They were representatives of completely different worlds. Donald Trump didn't neglect to take advantage of this situation. In his social media statement, he said, "Israel is the greatest democracy and our ally in the Middle East. We will always stand by them in their fight against terrorism." This statement was giving indirect support to Elon. Netanyahu also took advantage of this atmosphere. At his press conference in Tel Aviv, he said, "World leaders and influential figures understand Israel's legitimate right to self-defense." These words clearly supported Elon's silence. When Taylor saw these developments, she became even more determined. She published a special episode on her own podcast, Taylor's Truth. "Silence is complicity with oppression," she began her speech, indirectly targeting Elon. "Some people silence their consciences for their own interests. Being strong comes from speaking the truth. Being strong comes from standing with innocent people," Taylor said. These words created huge echo in the internet world. Elon's reaction didn't delay. From his own Twitter account, he wrote, "Some people reduce complex geopolitical issues to simple emotional messages. Real solutions come through technology and diplomacy." This tweet was a clear reference to Taylor. By November, the situation became even more tense. New developments in Gaza made Taylor even more active. She founded a charity organization called Children of Gaza and announced that she would donate all her concert revenues to children in Gaza. This news infuriated Elon because Taylor was making his silence even more apparent. The same day, he announced that he would increase Tesla's investments in Israel. This move was an open challenge to Taylor. Michael Stone, editor of Celebrity Insight magazine, evaluated this situation. The conflict between Taylor and Elon has now transcended personal boundaries. This is a war between two different worldviews. Taylor's manager, Sandra Williams, was worried about the situation. "Taylor, this is a very sensitive topic. It could harm your career," she warned, but Taylor was determined. "Sandra, some issues are more important than career. I won't give up on what I believe is right." Similar concerns existed on Elon's side. David Marshall, CEO of Quantum Tech Solutions, warned these issues could affect the company's image. But Elon had decided to remain pragmatic. In December, the situation reached a breaking point. Taylor's song, Tears of Gaza, was released. The song's lyrics told about the drama of children in Gaza. Little hands under rubble, hope voices in faint calls. Who hears this silent cry? Who sees these tears? This song reached 100 million listens on its first day, but it also caused major controversies. The Israeli lobby reacted harshly to Taylor. Rachel Goldman, spokesperson for the American-Israeli Friendship Foundation, said such one-sided approaches harm the peace process. This criticism made Taylor even more determined. Trump didn't miss this opportunity. In his Truth Social post, he wrote, "Some celebrities are doing propaganda for terrorist organizations. This is unacceptable." This message clearly targeted Taylor. Elon retweeted Trump's message and added this comment: "Seeing objective facts is more important than emotional reactions." This action completely infuriated Taylor. That night, Taylor opened a live Instagram broadcast. In front of millions of followers, she spoke with tears in her eyes. "There's no such thing as being objective in the face of innocent children's deaths. Humanity is bigger than politics." This broadcast created an earthquake effect on social media. The hashtag #Taylor for Gaza became a worldwide trend. But at the same time, hashtag Stand with Israel also started trending. Dr. James Peterson, editor of International Crisis Monitor magazine, wrote, "This conflict reflects the biggest dilemmas of the modern age." By January 2025, the conflict took on a new dimension. During his visit to America, Netanyahu had a private meeting with Elon Musk. In this meeting, they discussed SpaceX providing special technology support to Israel. When Taylor heard this news, she reacted strongly. From her Twitter account, she wrote, "Technology should be used for peace, not for war." This tweet contained a direct reference to Elon. Elon's response was harsh. "Technology should serve countries that protect their democracy, not those who support terrorism." This reply brought the tension between them to its peak. In February, Taylor's big move came. She announced a major concert organization called Peace in Middle East. This concert would be organized to raise aid for children in Gaza. The concert announcement created a huge echo worldwide. Big names like Lady Gaga, Beyoncé, Ed Sheeran gave their support. But major criticisms also came. The Israeli Artists Union decided to protest the concert. President Sarah Levy made a statement. "This concert is a one-sided propaganda tool." Trump reacted harshly from his Truth Social account. "American artists should not participate in terrorist-supporting organizations. This is not patriotism." Elon also didn't remain silent. From the SpaceX account, he shared the message: "Real peace comes with security and technology, not with propaganda." These developments made Taylor even more determined. In her interview with CNN, she said, "I'm not a terrorist supporter. I'm just an advocate for innocent children." In March, the situation got out of control. Taylor's concert took place at Madison Square Garden in New York. The 20,000 capacity hall was packed. During the concert, Taylor projected photos of Palestinian children on stage. "These children are our children too," she said. This moment was watched by millions of people on live broadcast. Elon, watching the concert on television, lost himself in anger. That night, he attacked Taylor by posting 73 tweets. These tweets began to be called Meltdown Monday. Messages like artists should deal with art instead of politics. Propaganda concerts don't serve peace. One-sided perspective doesn't produce solutions. Came one after another. Taylor's response didn't delay either. From her own Instagram account, she shared photos of children in Gaza and wrote this message: "Silence is complicity with oppression. I don't choose silence." This post caused major conflicts on social media. Great fights began between Taylor's fans and Elon's supporters. Robert Kim, editor of Washington Times, wrote, "This conflict is even affecting America's Middle East policy." In April, the last major clash occurred. Iran's reaction to developments in the region made the situation even more complex. Iran's president announced his support for Taylor's concert. This development put Taylor in a difficult position because Iran's support could be used against her. Trump didn't miss this opportunity. See, even the Iranian regime supports this propaganda. Elon also saw this as an opportunity. Real intentions are understood by which countries give support. This tweet dealt a heavy blow to Taylor. Taylor went on the defensive against these attacks. In her statement on her own podcast, she said, "I don't support the Iranian regime. I only support innocent children." But it was too late now. The media had begun to associate Taylor with Iran. Fox News made a special broadcast titled, "Taylor Swift's Dangerous Connections." In May, Dr. Maria Santos, director of the Global Peace Institute, evaluated the situation. This conflict has exceeded the personal level. It now has global dimensions. Alex Turner, Taylor's close friend and music producer, said, "Taylor's aim has always been peace, but politics has cornered her." Lisa Chen, Elon's advisor and tech expert, said, "Elon maintains his pragmatic approach. He doesn't want to make emotional decisions." In June, both sides were exhausted. Constant conflict had consumed both of them. Taylor started giving fewer political messages in her concerts. Elon also decided to approach Middle East issues more cautiously, but the crack between them was now irreparable. Two ex-lovers now lived in completely different worlds. While Taylor continued to listen to her conscience, Elon protected his pragmatic interests. In July, John Mitchell, economics editor from Wall Street Journal, wrote, "This conflict also has economic dimensions." While Tesla's investments in Israel increased, Taylor's concert revenues decreased. In August, media expert Dr. Helen Rodriguez analyzed, "The conflict between two megastars is increasing social polarization." In September, the last development occurred. Taylor decided to fall silent. She was no longer making statements about Middle East issues. Elon, similarly, made fewer posts about these topics, but both knew that the crack between them was now irreparable. The bombs in Gaza had destroyed not only buildings, but also the last bonds in their hearts. In October, exactly 1 year later, the media began to evaluate the situation. Time magazine published a cover story titled, "How did the conflict between two ex-lovers turn into a global problem?" This conflict revealed the biggest dilemmas of the modern world: the contradiction between love and politics, the balance between conscience and interest, the choice between humanity and pragmatism. The conflict experienced by Taylor Swift and Elon Musk was actually a dilemma experienced by all humanity: the choice between doing what's right and doing what's safe. So who won this conflict? Taylor, by listening to her conscience? Elon, by maintaining his pragmatic approach? Or did everyone lose in this war? The tears of children in Gaza are still flowing, and the crack between two ex-lovers continues to divide the whole world in two. In Velvet Secret's Continuing Stories, you'll find the answers to these questions, because the most striking aspects of truth come to light here.